Hey, what's going on? Dylan Tooby of the Fitness Kings. I want you to get really ambitious and try this strength workout with me. Before you do any workout, it's extremely important that you take care of your body and do a proper warm-up. So when you're warming up, focus on hitting all of the major muscle groups from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Just to get your blood flowing and your energy up, we're going to start with some jumping jacks. I want you to do 50. You are going to do 4 exercises without any rest in between. The first move is a squat. So if you're feeling like you just want to get the basics down, and what I really recommend is that you get the form down first before you add weight. Just do it without any weight. Your toes should be pointed forward. I'm going to keep my chest nice and straight. The biggest thing is that you keep your chest up when you go down. You don't want to bend forward like this. And then my bum is going to go down rather than out. So I really have to bend my knees. I like to put my hands like this and try to touch my elbows to my knees when I go down. Challenge yourself. You can use weights. You can use a barbell or dumbbells. Just get the weight on your back. Take a nice wide grip, and again, focus on your feet, chest up, butt down. The second move in the circuit is a basic push-up. So I want you, whatever your level, start on your feet. Do your best to do one on your feet. When it becomes too difficult, then you can go to your knees. But a push-up position, my chest is over top of my arms rather than back here. Okay, and I'm envisioning a straight line from the back of my head all the way to my heels. So I'm not caving in like this, my butt's not up in the air like this. Straight as you can be. Feet are together. I'm going to try to take my chest to the ground. Third move in this circuit is a deadlift. So again, if you're just starting out, I recommend that you use just a barbell. Don't even put any weights on it, get your form down. I'm going to start with the bar just under my toes. Again, I'm shoulder width, my toes are pointed forward. When I go down, I'm going to keep my chest up, my butt goes down. Okay, really force your chest up here. You have to bend your knees so you can grab the bar. And then I'm going to come up, just stand up straight, a little back bend, touch the ground. The last move in the circuit is an inchworm. So I'm going to bring my feet right together to start. Stand up nice and straight. I'm going to reach up to the sky, swan dive down. When I get my hands to the ground, again, I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. When I get my hands to the ground, I'm going to walk my hands out past a plank. When I'm here, I'm going to tighten my abs, and then I'm going to walk back, reach up to the sky. We are going to continue with a similar circuit to the first. You can do 4 movements again. Remember, no rest in between. If you're holding weights, try to hold them for all 4 exercises without putting them down. I'm going to start with a lunge. So again, just to get your form, start without weights. I'm going to stand up nice and straight. I'm going to take a big step forward. I want you to really overemphasize your first step. So when I step forward, my toes are straight. Again, my upper body straight over my planting leg. And I'm just gonna tap my back knee to the ground. When I'm here, I'm gonna kick back to my starting position. Next movement is a standing military press. You can use dumbbells or a barbell. You're gonna bring the weight up. This is your starting position here. Again, focus on your lower body. Take a nice shoulder width stance. Toes are forward, knees are slightly bent. I'm just gonna press straight above my head rather than out slightly in front. I wanna go straight above my head. Okay, come down, control down. Next move you're going to do is a hip or pelvis thrust. I'm going to go down on my back. I'm going to bring my heels as close to my butt as possible. So just plant your heels together, your feet together. Bring your bum as close to your heels as you can. You're going to lay back. I'm going to keep my knees together, my thighs together, and I'm going to put my hands on my thighs. I'm going to push my hips up to the sky as high as I can. Just hold for a second. Really tighten everything and come back down. When I come down, I'm not going to touch the ground. I'm just going to gently tap till I feel my shorts on the ground, and I'm going to push back up. Last movement in this circuit is a chest press. So you can use a bench or an exercise ball. Again, you can use dumbbells or a barbell. Get the bar up to chest height. When I press, I want to come down basically on my nipple line, rather than most people do it up here shoulder height. And it's really bad for your shoulders. So try to involve your chest more and press the bar a little bit lower. Going to do one more circuit, so tough it out. This one I'm going to start with a reverse row. So the most important thing here is your strong lower back. You really got to keep your lower back strong, and you keep your chest up even though you're bending forward. Okay, really bend your knees, and I'm going to go grab the bar with my palms facing outwards. Okay, at this point I'm going, again, good posture, I'm going to pull the bar into my chest. Hold for a second, really pinch your shoulder blades. Back down to the ground, just tap. So this movement is usually performed with a kettlebell, but I don't have a kettlebell. If you have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell. If not, you can use a dumbbell. So the most important thing here is my grip. Really focus in, zoom in on my grip here. I'm holding the weight, and depending on your weight, your grip may be out here or really tight, but I'm holding the weight evenly just with my fingertips, okay? I'm gripping it strong, so I do have a good grip. But if you feel like you're gonna lose the weight, just set it back down, wipe your hands off, and go again. So basically this is like a squat with a forward swing, a shoulder swing. So again, my feet are gonna be just a bit more than shoulder width. This time I'm gonna point my toes slightly outwards. I'm gonna start in a squat position. Okay, my chest is still up, and I'm going to, the weight's gonna start between my legs, but I'm gonna swing forward just up to 90 degrees. And then as the weight travels down, I'm gonna go back down. Okay, you really want to focus on popping your pelvis or your hips forward as you throw the weight forward. You should also tighten your glutes and your butt at the top of the swing. You're gonna finish the circuit with a couple ab exercises. So I'm gonna start with a plank and a side plank. When you're doing these planks, I really want you, again, get good form first. But once you have good form, I want you to suck your stomach in and make it as flat as possible. So really suck your belly button in and try to flex all of your abs, side, top, and bottom at the same time while you're doing the plank. So plank, again, my chest is above my arms, not back here, right here. Feet are right together, and you're making the straightest line from the back of your head all the way to your heels. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here for 30 seconds, and I'm really gonna suck in and tighten. Okay, I should be almost shaking, my arms should be shaking because I'm tightening my abs so hard. Right after that, I'm gonna open up into a side plank. So the biggest thing here is that you are straight. Straight this way, my arm, my top arm to my bottom arm here is straight. It's not out like this. Straight line to the sky. My lower hip is staying up high. It's not slouching down here. Okay, and again, I'm really sucking in and I'm tightening, especially your lower side on this one. Okay, you can stack your feet like I'm doing, or you can stagger. This is for beginners, this is for advanced. With me here, I'm gonna do a leg raise. So I'm gonna lay on my back. My neck, shoulder blades, head is off the ground. My feet are off the ground. At my lowest point, I'm just gonna, again, tap my toe, tap the back of my heels to the ground. I'm not gonna rest. I'm just gonna tap my heels. And then I'm gonna come straight legs all the way up. Back down, controlled. Okay, my legs are super straight. Your legs may be like this to start. Over time, straighten them. Last movement is a Russian twist. So I'm seated on my bum. I'm gonna get my feet off the ground. I'm gonna cross my feet. You can keep your feet like this. I like to cross, and halfway I will switch. Okay, but you're gonna make just a little fist with your hands. I'm going to twist my upper torso as much as possible and touch the ground as far back as I can. And then to the other side. And I'm just gonna go back, steady pace. Okay, but really twist. If you're just doing this, you're not gonna get as much out of it. Really twist. Finally, after every workout, it's extremely important that, again, you take care of your body and do a static stretch. So I'm just going to take you through a few stretches. Again, you can do your own. Remember, try to hit all of the major muscle groups in your body.